All right, welcome back to one of 211 Dodge Viper. This is my 1999 Dodge Viper, as you'll remember. And today we're going to work on the headlights. Well, the big problem with these older Dodge Vipers, and of course any car from the 90s or 2000s, is you're going to get some of this hazing. See how these lights are all cloudy and fuzzy? And it really takes away from the look of the Viper. The look is, it's a timeless look that the car's got, but I hate how the lights are clouded and old looking, so we're going to buff those out today. And here's what I'm going to be using: this Opt 7 headlight restoration kit. Comes with everything we need here: buffing pads, polish, and let's get started. All right, the first thing we're going to want to do is mask out the lights where we're going to be working, because we're going to be using sandpaper, and we definitely don't want to get any sandpaper on our paint. So let's do that right now. All right, now here's the scary part, when you got to take the sandpaper to your lights, but that's the only way to get it done. So we're going to use 1000 grit sandpaper, and we're going to keep it nice and moist. That way we're doing what's called wet sanding. It's not quite as abrasive as if you were just dry sanding it. And these lights don't seem to have any major scuffs or cracks or any big indentions that I need to worry about. So my only concern is just going to be to sand this down nice and even, and then we'll go back over it with some 3000 grit sandpaper. So let's get started. Okay, now I've got some fresh water, and we're onto the 3000 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna get it wet, and let's. All right, we finished with our 1000 grit and our 3000 grit, and that's what it looks like right now. Next, we're going to go with the stage 1 polish, and we got the pad that goes on the drill, and we're going to put just a little bit of product right on here, and then we're going to get the pad ready. So work that in real good. Okay, so now we're moving on to the stage 2 polish. Let's do the exact same thing with that and see how it looks. All right, now we're done with our polish. Let's pull all of our tape off, and we'll get it nice and clean and ready for the final coat, which is the ceramic coating. And then it will be done. All right, final step is the alcohol pad. Let's clean it up real good. And then we're going to put the ceramic coat on there, and we'll have one light complete. All right, let's put a few drops of the coat on here. You want to make sure you cover everything and make sure it's even. Make sure it's got an even surface. So let's cross hatch it to make sure it covers everything and it covers it evenly. You don't want any uneven ceramic coated parts. Okay, we'll give that about 20 seconds to flash, and then we'll wipe it off. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and wipe it off. And this will be good to go. We got one headlight down, one to go, but it looks a lot better than it did. Now I'm not going to get this headlight wet for 24 hours. Let the ceramic coat cure on. Alright, so this is the headlight we haven't done, and this is the one that we just did, and it looks a lot better. You can actually see in there, and you can see the headlights. You can see the leveler, whereas over here it's a little more difficult to get through the cloud. So I think we did a good job. Wasn't too difficult. It did take a while though. The sanding is what takes forever, but if you ask me, this new side really brings the car back to life. I mean, it's amazing what just cleaning the headlights can do for the look of the car. It looks great. Can't wait to pull it out in the sun and check it out. All right, and we're done. There's the driver's side and the passenger, and I think it turned out really good. Really good. Took me about 3.5 hours. I'm a mess. The garage is a mess, but that's all right. We can clean it up. That's what happens when you DIY. But anyway, if you guys want to see some more Viper content, I'm definitely going to be doing some stuff with the car. And please, I want you to subscribe to the channel. One of 211 Dodge Viper. I appreciate you watching, and good luck on your DIY.